myself. Suddenly I'm up on top of the world. It should have been somebody else. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Just like the light of a new day, hit me from out of the blue, breaking me out of the spell I was in, making all of my wishes come true. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me.
Oh, boy, look at this one. 45 years old, playing tennis on a Sunday morning with his friends, bites it on a baseline coronary. Boy, they're just dropping like flies. Look at all these names. Every race, creed, color, and persuasion. Doesn't matter.
Sorry, I'm late.
Well, this ain't exactly poolside at the Bel Air Hotel, Ralph. If I'm out here doing the Maxwell sizzle, you could try to be punctual. Now, where's the counselor? We need her on this one.
Yeah, she couldn't make it, Bill. The boss invited her to lunch. As a matter of fact, I don't have much time myself. I have to be in Principal Kane's office in about an hour.
I don't want to hear that, Corporal. I'm losing a whole day here myself. The least you could do is play hooky with me. We've got to get you some practice time in the suit, Ralph. I mean, the stuff you have learned is getting rusty. It doesn't work half the time.
Oh, boy.
You're still banging into walls. The whole operation's pitiful.
What are you looking for?
The sandwiches, Ralph, the Cokes, I don't see them.
That's because they're not there. Pam made them, but I just, well, I didn't have a chance to get over there and pick them up.
Sometimes I don't believe you or the counselor. If Patton forgot the chow, it could have been Rommel's War. You know that?
Is that the sports page? Let me see who won the game. The obituaries?
Yeah, it's important stuff. I got to keep track of who's, you know.
Dying?
Can we get started here? Now, the counselor's not here, so we got to go right to phase 2. That's pyrokinesis, the controlled starting of fires.
I don't know. That's a bad sign someone starts reading the obituaries, Bill. Bad sign.
Can we please not make a whole chicken omelet out of that? Now, Ralph, I want you to think heat. I want you to think flame, fire. Aim it right at this bush. If you can do that, if you can start a fire and then stop it, just using the old gray cells, we'll drop that right in the library. It'd be devastating. Okay, now, draw a bead and let her rip. Draw a bead on her. Harder.
I'm trying.
Yeah, it's working too. I can feel it. More. Go ahead, more. Go ahead, harder yet. Ah, no! No.
You did it.
No, but that's a government issue. Stop it. You gotta put it out, Ralph. Come on, put it out.
Hey, you know what? I think maybe you should move away, all right? I think maybe I'll move away, too. Gee, Bill, maybe we shouldn't use that power for a while, huh?
How am I going to explain this down at the Bureau? They torched my own issue car.
I'm sorry, Bill. Guess that makes 3 this year, huh?
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to need a defense. Where'd you see the counselor was?
No. It's not just the magnificent appellate brief, Counselor, because let's face it, any good litigator can handle that. What I think we're beginning to notice is a certain legal flair and imagination that doesn't come along in law every day.
Well, of course, I'm flattered, Mr. Carter.
You remind me a lot of my oldest daughter. When I first hired you, I think that influenced me. And then I came to respect your legal talent.
Well, thank you.
I'm about to make you an offer that I have found that I haven't wanted to make to any attorney, man or woman, in almost 5 years.
What's that?
I think it's about time that Carter, Bailey, and Smith takes on a junior law partner. And I would like that partner to be one Pamela Davidson.
Well, I don't know what to say.
Say yes.
Okay, I accept the offer. But I need one assurance from you, Clarence.
Which is?
Am I being offered this because I'm a woman or because I'm a good attorney? I don't trade on equal rights. I trade on my ability. I need your word this isn't a cosmetic thing.
Anybody would ask the question doesn't need the answer. But for the record, I couldn't care less if there are women attorneys on the letterhead. But I sure as hell care if there are brilliant attorneys, and you are one of the best. Welcome to the top rung, Counselor.
Welcome to administration, Ralph.
I was wondering why you wanted to see me. I can't believe it. I mean, I really won the election. The students really voted for me to be vice principal.
Of course, it's only temporary until Mr. Knight gets back from his sabbatical in 2 months. You can set your own office hours, and of course, you'll maintain your usual class schedule.
I can't believe it. I mean, the entire student body really voted for me.
Personally, I think this experiment stinks. The liberalization of the schools is appalling. The students vote their favorite teacher as school disciplinarian. Where's the sense in that? What happens to discipline?
Vice principal. I can't believe it.
Temporary vice principal. Job starts right now. Your first case is waiting outside.
Oh, good. Because I have some ideas on how discipline should be handled. I mean, I want to set up constructive work systems so I can get the problem cases to work for the school instead of against it.
We'll see. Okay, the vice principal will see you now.
Hey, Mr. H, how you doing, huh?
Tony, what?
Cubicle 17B, Bill Maxwell, right?
Yeah. And you're Palmer Bradshaw, right?
Right.
Uh-huh. Well, we've been hearing a lot about you, sir.
News travels fast. For example, I just heard about your car.
Huh? Oh, well,
You've totaled 3 federal cars in the last 6 months?
I'm just finishing up my report on this, sir.
I want to read it. Any guy who can do that and walk away all 3 times is my kind of fed. Congratulations, Maxwell.
Oh. Thank you, sir.
You're the agent who puts together the gaming pools every baseball season, right?
Well,
Next time you put one together, be sure to include me, huh? I love a betting pool.
Oh, sure, absolutely. I'll put you in right top of the lineup.
Oh, no, nothing like that. Just any place. I know I'm being talked about. One of the problems with a high-profile situation like mine is I never get to be one of the guys.
Well,
I hope you can help me with that.
well, I can give it a whirl. Talk it around.
Good. Thanks.
Sure.
I'll see you.
All right.
Quite a piece of work, isn't he?
Yeah.
Palmer Bradshaw, Princeton, class of 74. While he was drinking beer and chasing skirts in college, we've been in the field for 15 years, Bill. He's already a senior inspector. Already being groomed for the top spot in the bureau. It's the best desk scenario. He's got connections, so he gets the best jobs. Doesn't hurt that his father runs Technotron and contributes to the president's campaign.
Well, he seems like a nice enough kid to me.
It's easy to be a prince with everybody throwing rose petals before you, Maxwell. Yeah, he'll be out of here in a couple of months. They're just rotating him around, getting him ready to take over. Hey, Bill. It's the obituary column.
Yeah? So what? I keep track of the stats. It's part of the job. The rest of you guys never know where anybody is. At least I know where some of them are.
Some of my old friends have fallen behind. like their dreams just exceeded their grasp. With too much to do and just too little time, how quickly the years go past. Some move up, some move out, and some stay right where they are. Some give in, some give out, and some never even get that far.
Of course, you'll be moving up out of the partner's suite, new office, bigger desk, bigger responsibility.
I know. I'll make you proud of me, Clarence.
You already have, Pam.
Thank you.
He sticks to his patterns. He'll take a shortcut down the alley behind the warehouse. That's the place to do it.
Got it.
Get down!
Stop it, pretty boy!
You made a dumb move, Clarence.
I don't know who you are, but you're making an even dumber one.
Here's the message. Don't try and buy off the commission. That's dumb. Springsong can't stand the investigation. People in Tucson don't like it when their attorney starts making plans without them.
I thought Ted would want it done. I'm sorry.
You're getting too big for yourself, Clarence. Way too big. You're on notice right now. Clean up this mess, or you don't see the end of the month. You tell your father to be smart, Miss Carter.
What is this? What's going on?
I'm sorry, Pam. Just a misunderstanding that seems to have gotten way out of hand.
When they wave a gun at you, it's more than a misunderstanding. It's a felony.
The trouble with this profession is the people we deal with are almost always desperate and in trouble. I guess you have to learn to live with it. It's a misunderstanding. I'll get it straightened out. As our newest junior partner, I think you should try not to read too much into this, Pam. Do you think you could manage that?
I'll try.
Good. Very good.
Vice principal. I mean, the kids all voted for me. I'm very flattered, Bill.
Could we address ourselves to the important stuff? Where's Davidson? She wanted us here, we're here, where's she? Where's the sandwiches? I'm starving, and your refrigerator looks like a hotel for dead ants.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they get in there somehow. I'm sorry, I gotta get an exterminator over to fix that. But I mean, talk about a terrific day. I get this vice principal thing, and Pam gets a junior partnership in the law firm.
She what? She got what?
Well, yeah, it happened over lunch, but don't tell her that I know. I got the info from her secretary, Bill. I'm sure that's why she wanted us both over here, so she could tell us the good news.
She got a secretary named Bill, same as me? Bill? Gee whiz. The world's getting to be a bad hockey match. No organization, bad trades. The good guys are all in a penalty box. Everybody's got secretaries named Bill. This is up here. It's really high.
How high is it, Bill?
Can't tell. I keep losing count because I think it's skipping now on me.
Boy, what a terrific day. It's all coming home for us now, isn't it? Can't you feel it, Bill? William, hello?
Yeah, I guess I can, Ralph. You burned up my car. That was a good start. And then I got this 28-year-old shirt collar ad for a new boss.
What happened, Bill? Where's the old 73rd Armored Tech 7 Spirit?
72nd Armored.
What happened?
Ace Aarons. Dropped over dead, that's what happened.
Gee, I'm sorry.
Well, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, Ace Aarons. When?
2 weeks ago.
Oh, boy. Who's Ace Aarons?
That's not funny, Ralph.
Well, it's not supposed to be, Bill. I'm trying to wake you up here, partner.
Ace Aarons was my age. Senior inspector, he's head of the office out here. He's out there jogging along, and bang, there goes the old pump. Massive coronary.
Bill, that's an accident. It could happen to anybody.
So, when they bring in this Palmer Bradshaw kid.
So?
Ralph, the kid's name is Palmer. He is gonna be the next deputy chief of the Bureau. You can bank. And he don't even shave regular.
Well, I see what this is all about.
You get to be vice principal, the counselor. She's a junior partner. Yours truly, Dumbo Maxwell's chugging across the finish line. Folks up in the gallery yelling down, "Go, geezer, go!" This is skipping here. Al, would you believe this?
I don't believe it. Bill Maxwell, circuit rider tough guy, turns into Weeping Willie.
Well, I've been saving my dough for a little piece of ground. Oregon, on Mackenzie, gorgeous country trout, everything.
What, you plan on leaving here with a silly red suit?
I'm getting slow, Ralph. You can see it.
No, I can't. Bill, I don't want to hear this. It doesn't suit you.
I keep making mistakes.
Everybody makes mistakes, Bill.
I don't. I don't like it.
Welcome to the human race, partner. You can't go because we're the package, Bill. Those little green guys, they didn't pick us out by accident. We're supposed to do this as long as it takes. How many times have you told that to me? We have to hold this thing together, Bill. It's you and me, and it's the suit against,
Yeah, that's right. Against what?
well, against the world. When it goes wrong, we fix it. You know what a metaphor is?
What?
We are a metaphor. You told me that when I first met you. We stand for something.
Oh, please.
We are a first edition folio here about right and wrong.
You're an egghead. I'm tired. I want to go fishing.
You can't. I need your help, Bill. I can't do it alone.
I'm in trouble. I need help, and I can't do this alone.
Well, so much for ladies live. Hey.
What's wrong?
Come on, honey. I'm just kidding. What's the matter?
Mr. Spencer, it's Kyle.
I'm in L.A. with Chet. We passed the message along to your attorney, and I think he'll take care of it.
He was alone?
No, his daughter was with him.
His daughter? Mary was with him?
Don't worry about it.
He got the message. I could see it in his eyes. First two.
Mary Carter's in London. She's married to a guy from the Royal Ballet. You just threatened Carter in front of a witness. Fix it.
The girl in the limo?
Mary Carter.
Apparently not. Stake out his law office and Clarence's home. We gotta find out who she is.
I really like Clarence. He's one of the most respected legal minds in this state, maybe the country. He handles the top people in this town.
How old is this bird?
Does that matter?
Just, well, maybe not. I'm just trying to get a beat on him, that's all.
Bill's having some kind of midlife crisis.
I am not, and we don't talk about that stuff in front of counselor. Now, what happens if they find out that you're not this what's-her-name, Mary Carter? Then what?
Are you in any kind of danger, honey?
Well, I suppose I could be. They had guns and ski masks and... What do you think, Bill?
Well, sweetheart, I think maybe you got bad guys in at the top of your law firm. What you have to do is go in there and find out about this commission buy-off they're talking about, whatever that is. Who are the guys in Tucson? Why is Clarence the Magnificent got shotguns waving around in his face? That stuff.
I could go in there and vibe the place out, see what's going on.
Yeah, that's my scenario.
Have to be when no one's around tonight, maybe. You want to come along, Bill?
Well, I guess I can chug around a track one more time for the counselor.
We'll have to take your car, Bill, though they may know what I drive.
Ah, that's okay with me, but we're gonna have to wear our grubbies and push it.
We had an accident today. I blew up Bill's car.
Bill's government issue car? That's 3 this year.
That's her. That's the one.
Sure looks like Mary.
Well, this is the inner sanctum for the super shysters, huh? El Swanko. Real nifty. Where's your office? Down a couple of floors, right? Well, listen, maybe someday if you get lucky, you'll get up here on the top floor with the big guys.
Come on, my office is right in here.
Very nice. Yes, indeed. Bill, you should see my new office. It's got a private line and everything.
Are you kidding? You got a cubicle just like me. Would you look at this?
I'm gonna try Clarence's office. Hello, Mr. Carter. Hello? It's empty. Come on, I want to show you something. I wanted this so bad, you know.
I know. Well, look, Pam, it doesn't mean that you're through here.
Of course it does. You pull the plug on a boss and you're through anyway. Don't be silly.
You know, Bill, you have a charming way with words.
In here.
Yeah, the big guy, all right. Boy, Lush? Is this plush? The big guy.
No, this was gonna be my new office. All the junior partners have offices like this.
Gosh, this is beautiful, Pam. Absolutely beautiful. I don't believe it. Isn't this gorgeous, Bill?
They give an office like this to a kid, a girl? Come on now, counselor. I wasn't born yesterday.
No, it was more like 1880, wasn't it, Bill?
That's very funny. If this is your office, where's Carter's?
Right through here. The junior partners have connecting suites to his.
Isn't that beautiful?
Cut it out.
Wow, this guy knows how to live.
Well, this doesn't count. This has got to be an old guy, old geezer, old family, old money. Got to be oil or gas or steel or something.
No, Bill. He's a self-made millionaire. His family are sharecroppers.
Where's the closet?
That's perfect. My family were sharecroppers.
You know, you are the oldest 12-year-old kid I have ever known. Now, will you stop your foolishness? This is the file cabinet. Spring Song is the name they mentioned.
I got something. It's coming in fairly strong.
Okay, kid, that's terrific.
Oh, yeah, it's coming in real strong.
Okay, well, hang in there, kid. Get on it. Spring Song, that's under S.
I've got it.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. Spring Song Records. It's a record company.
What'd he say?
I couldn't hear him. Spring Song Records. It's a record company.
The president's name is,
Chuck Hagman.
Chuck Hagman. I don't know where this file is. It's in a very plush office. Somebody's holding it. It looks very confidential. Hey, you guys. Hey, come on in here, you guys. I got the whole thing. It's coming in very clear.
That's it. Everything else is marked security file 16. That's in the basement. We need a key.
You mean a key?
That's right.
Hey, you guys. I got the whole thing solved. The whole thing. President's name is Hagman. There's a file, Spring Song Records. It's situated in a room that's very plush. There's a beautiful girl holding the... I want to go home.
Okay, Bill, you find out what this Springsong record company has to do with Tucson, Arizona, and a guy named Hagman.
Yeah, and the other guy, Ted Theodore something.
And you make your move.
I'm sitting in there in some guy's hat and raincoat, doing a holograph, and you guys are out here laughing at me.
Ralph, Bill, let's go.
Sometimes I don't know why I even try.
Now you know how I feel. Oregon, that's it. Mackenzie River, I'm out of this.
You'll never make it, Bill.
Why not?
Those crickets are going to drive you crazy.
I love crickets. Bacon in the morning, flapjacks. I love all that.
You all right, lady?
Yes, sir.
Then these guys get to keep their arms and legs, huh?
Please.
Yeah, what's the charge?
Assault on a federal officer for openers.
Well, we didn't know you were a federal officer. We thought you were a circus act. Now, who is that? How'd he do that?
Piece of friendly advice, boys. If I were you, I'd forget about Peter Pan, unless you guys are really into basketball.
Yeah? Well, if it's bothering you that much, pal, then that's exactly what we're going to be talking about.
Big mistake. If you take my advice.
Well, we're not taking your advice. We're going to tell it like it is, and maybe you're the one who's going to have some explaining to do.
Okay, Roy, take him.
Is there an explanation, Bill? I don't mean to criticize, but this appears not to be a federal case. Breaking and entering, that's more within the purview of the local police, not the Bureau.
Well, there is the Tucson connection, sir.
Tucson connection?
Tucson, Arizona was mentioned prominently in these threats made against Clarence Carter, the senior law partner, Carter, Bailey, and Smith. So that makes it interstate. That's us.
That makes what interstate?
The crime. See, I got a hunch about this one. Powerful hunch. I think what we got here is the tip of the iceberg. Down under there, we got Monstro the whale. If we can crack these two garbanzo beans, we'll be on the track.
They have cracked, Bill. You heard them.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy in the long red underwear. What do you think of that?
Mental instability, clever ploy. We'll let psychiatrics sort that one out. Too bad it's got to be on our budget. You know, I may do a treatise on that and circulate it in the department. Agents, the misuse of the concept of federal jurisdiction. There's a lot of that going on. Coming, Bill?
Yeah.
Don't feel bad about it, Bill. Nobody's perfect. We all call them wrong from time to time.
Well, I'm just sorry about that wild goose chase. I didn't know you were out for the evening.
It goes with the territory. Besides, it's not like I was out with civilians. The mayor understood.
Yeah, the mayor. Nice guy.
The best. Some friends of Dad's are in town from D.C., Pentagon brass, you know. Anyhow, I guess they know how I feel about the opera, so the mayor got this little party together. I don't know why they don't do Turandot more often. Great libretto by Adami. Gee, I may just be able to catch the end of the last act. I'll see you tomorrow.
Right.
If my lawyer gets done with you on this.
How could things go so right and so wrong in the same day?
Gee, I don't know. Tell me anything that went right.
I got a junior partnership. Do you know how hard I worked for that? I had it for about 15 minutes.
Well, honey, you don't know that you don't still have it. I
I mean, Clarence Carter is only one of the senior partners.
Oh, the most senior of the seniors. The one who wanted me.
Well, he couldn't make that offer unless the other partners agreed. Could he?
No, no.
Well, Bill's got these gunslingers under tow. You'll get them to talk, right?
Oh, and we'd prove old Clarence is a crook. I see how it works now. Carter, Bailey, and Smith will be so grateful for the marvelous publicity that generates. I'll be a shoo-in.
Don't sweat it, Counselor. They already talked. They loved your act. Couldn't shut them up about that. Not too choked up about me. So our head Boy Scout stamped them loony cuckoo. Shipped them off to count their toes. Slapped me on the wrist. Took away my gold star for the month. Sent me to the basement to play with my Velcro. It's been a wonderful day.
Now, wait a minute. Let's count up our score and see what we got.
We got nothing.
Wait, there's the Hagman Spring Song file.
Yeah, but that's locked up somewhere.
Right, under confidential. That means it's got to be in the vault. I know where that is, and I know that Clarence's secretary has a key.
You can stop right there, Pam. I'm not having you take any more chances.
Ralph, all I need is to get my hands on that key for about 10 minutes.
No.
Will you two stop for just a second? Let the old pro solve us a problem here? All we need is a little wax impression of the key. It takes 2 seconds. Now, what is easier than that?
I could go in there tomorrow night and rip the handle off the vault. That's easier.
You see what's happened to me? I can't even think straight. Of course, you're right.
Okay, now listen, I'll pick you up at 7:30 tomorrow morning on my way to school.
You don't have to.
Counselor, it's still possible they could send some guys after you.
Yeah, I'll pick you up in the morning. I'll take you home at night. I'll even take you to lunch.
Honey, I'll be all right.
Well, do you mind if I just make sure?
No, I don't mind. I think it's sweet.
All this needs is a bunch of violins. What did you order on the burgers?
You said no tomatoes. Everything else is the same.
Right. I don't know what happened to me with the tomatoes.
Pam? Pam, please don't run from me. I haven't slept all night worrying about you and what you must think of me.
Mr. Carter.
Oh, we're back to Mr. Carter, are we? Look, I owe you an explanation. Allow me that, will you?
Well, I'm waiting for a friend to come by and pick me up, take me to the office.
Oh, all right. But until he arrives, could we talk privately? We could use the car. This isn't easy for me, Pam. If you don't respect someone, you don't care what they think of you. You have my respect. I'd like to keep yours if I can. They won't unlock.
Carter.
It's a security feature. Go.
Pam, it's me. Pamela. There was no messages, no nothing, Bill. Carter Scotter.
Down off the ceiling, Ralph.
But we have absolutely no lead.
Yeah, we do. We got Chuck Hagman, Spring Song Records, remember?
Well, that's right. Well, let's get back there and rip the vault open.
No, I don't have to. I ran him through the computer. Our friend Hagman, the record mogul, is branching out. He's trying to buy into the Desert Sun Hotel in Vegas.
Bribe to the commission, the Vegas Gambling Commission. That's what Carter was doing.
Yeah, and it came up aces and eights. The dead man's hand. The commission has launched a full-scale investigation of Hagman and Associates. Somebody in Tucson thinks that's a very bad idea.
A mob connection.
Yeah.
Who?
Well, I don't know. That's what we're going to ask Mr. Hagman right now. Thank you.
What if he won't talk?
Don't sweat it, Ralph. We're gonna badge him, tell him what we know, and he's gonna tell us where they got Pam, or we break his legs.
Just like that.
Just like that. He sings or he's gonna lose it all.
He's lost it all.
Mr. Hagman went to the great jukebox in the sky.
I don't mean to be overly harsh with you, Bill, but we seem to be right back at that question of federal jurisdiction. I thought we covered that pretty thoroughly last night.
Oh, well, we did, boss, but...
Look, I don't mean to beat a dead horse.
No, you're not. And I'm real sorry they pulled you in here on your day off. I mean, you're out there in the fresh air with the ponies, everything. That's terrible. I'm sorry.
It's my job, Maxwell. What's a troubleshooter without trouble?
Well, this Hagman murder is definitely federal jurisdiction, sir. I mean, a guy lived in California, had ties to the mob in Tucson, was trying to buy a hotel in Nevada that crosses 3 state lines.
You never mentioned any of this last night?
Well, no, I didn't know it last night. The guy wasn't dead then. But I did mention Tucson, remember?
Was I supposed to make something out of an obscure reference like that?
No, but I think we can make something out of it now. I mean, it all ties together. Hagman, his attorney, Clarence Carter, Tucson, the Pam Davidson kidnapping.
Kidnapping? There's been a kidnapping. Why wasn't I informed of this?
Well, it only happened a couple hours ago.
I'll get someone on it immediately.
Sir, I'm on it.
Yes, well, you're a good man, Bill. Valued in the Bureau. Highly valued. But sometimes it helps to get a fresh perspective on a case. I'll put Carlisle on it. No, that's right, I can't. Carlisle's gone.
He's gone?
Happened early this morning.
Carlisle? He couldn't have been 45 years old. What was it, the old pump? Ticker? Heart?
Vacation.
Well, what's the matter now?
I'm off the case.
What do you mean you're off the case?
28-year-old kid took me out.
Bill, you can't be off the case.
I fumbled the ball in front of him too many times. I'm benched.
We're not talking about the All-Star playoffs here, Bill. We're talking about Pam. Now, she's been kidnapped.
No, and I should have seen it coming. I should have put her under protective custody. A greenest recruit knows that.
You know, I'm about up to here with this breastfeeding stuff.
Yeah, me too. Well, listen, it's in good hands. Let's leave it to the pros.
I thought you were a pro.
On yesterday's lunch, and I'm getting pretty sick of that, too.
All right. All right, Bill. All right. You go ahead. Feel sorry for yourself. You take your blood pressure, you read your obituaries, you look for the silver threads among the gold. I'm gonna do something.
Yeah. Yeah! Damn! Okay, let's start at your house.
Amy was supposed to be here half an hour ago.
Who was supposed to be here? The executioner? Or is that not in your line, although you've been full of surprises?
Pam, please try to understand.
Understand.
Do you think I like doing this? It wasn't my decision.
Of course. Just following orders. My favorite defense.
I'm in a rotten mood, so let's make this quick.
Look, Mr.
Now, you
Swenson.
look. My kid's 10 years old today. There's ice cream, cake, and party favors in Tucson, and I'm up here because of your mistakes. This started with you, Carter, and ends with you. Trying to bribe the gaming commissioner. I don't believe it.
Hagman said...
Hagman was an idiot. Who told him to buy into a Vegas hotel? Did he clear it with me? Did you? Nobody thought they'd investigate his financing to turn up the fact he's an underworld front. Okay. I turned that off. No Vegas buy, no investigation. Now we tie up the loose ends.
There'll be more of those than you're counting on.
What's she talking about?
I told Ralph.
Ralph? Who's Ralph? Do you know any Ralph?
Her boyfriend. He's a teacher. Don't worry about him. I know where to reach him.
Why should I worry? You're doing such a terrific job. Okay. Get him. Have him meet us at the yard. We'll pop them both there.
what's wrong with me. I can't get anything.
There's nothing wrong with you. You're jamming down too hard. That's why you couldn't get it before.
Well,
Just back off. Nothing works when you're too tight.
All right.
Take it easy. Flow with it. Lay back.
All right.
Smooth.
I got it. Yeah, I got it. And there's a phone ringing.
That's right. Now, Ralph, take it very easy. Hello?
Oh.
And you're the boss. Whatever you want, nobody can stop you.
You want to hear yourself talk?
Pick it up.
Hello?
Ralph, this is Clarence Carter.
What have you done with Pam?
She's all right, Ralph. But we have a problem and we have to talk about it. Just the three of us.
All right. You put Pam on the phone.
Just listen. There's an old junkyard at the corner of Larrabee and 49th. Meet us there in 20 minutes.
All right, but... Yeah.
Okay, give. She's all right, okay? Right?
Well, they want me to meet him in 20 minutes. Alone.
No way. She may be your girlfriend, but she's my counselor. Nobody messes with her. That's it. Ralph, put your clothes on.
I'll change in the car.
See anything?
Not yet. Oh, stay down. Get down. We got him about 50 feet in front of us.
Okay, is he alone?
Looks that way.
Well, he's got company. You can count on it. You get yourself between Pam and Carter, and that's when I make my move.
Right on time, Ralph. You came along?
Did you?
Yes.
You all right, honey?
Okay,
Carter, freeze it, FBI! I said freeze it!
Think heat.
Drop it! What are you...
Gentlemen, step out, please. Come on, leave him in the car. Whose idea was it to call me anyway?
Mine. I knew you'd do it now.
You know what? For the first time in my life, I'm glad I have this suit. Anyway, if I can improve school discipline, then they'll let me keep the job.
That's great, hon. I can hardly wait to see your name on the door.
Oh.
Of course, it's not as big an office as you have, but...
Well, Ralph, the size of the office or the desk isn't important. That's, you know, status stuff for insecure people.
Ready?
Ready.
Ta-da!
Oh, Ralph. Well, it's...
Small?
I was gonna say small. I was gonna say cozy. It's cozy.
Well, it's a start, you know? Like you, I mean, you get to keep your junior law partnership in the firm.
Well, that's up to the other partners now that Mr. Carter is in jail, but it looks that way, yeah.
Oh, boy. Looky here at this little closet they gave the kid. Well, Ralph, you always wanted your own phone booth. Now you got it. You hang around in here long enough, you're going to wind up feeding your goldfish to the cat.
This coming from Cubicle Bill, the sailor.
Nah. I'm out of the cubicle business, kiddo. That guy, Palmer, Bradshaw. What a guy. Aces. A little green around the edges, but I like him. He's a nice kid. He appreciates talent and initiative.
Sounds like our Uncle Bill has been kissing up to the boss.
Impossible.
Okay. Now, get this one. Not only do we bust your senior law partner, but his principal client, an underworld guy in Tucson. It's a major federal bust. It's mine. It's my bust. It shines like a diamond in the Maxwell package. All's forgiven.
Well, congratulations, Bill.
Yeah, even though Ralph is the one who busted him.
Counselor, if I could wear those long johns, you'd see who busts who.
Whom?
Huh?
Who busts whom, proper English?
You sure?
Sort of. Well, Bill, it sounds like you and your boss are really getting to be pals, taking you fishing.
These folks have a cabin on the lake. Way it looks, I'm gonna go to Washington with him, carry his load, the heavy stuff.
Along with his coat, I bet.
What's the matter with him? I don't get this hostility, Ralph.
I do. What happens to the suit?
Yeah.
Oh, that. Well, I just thought that we pack up the old footlockers, all three of us, and we head for Washington. That's where it's happening. There's more spies per capita than there are per capitas.
Bill, these kids just voted me in here. I'm vice principal. Now I can finally make a difference. We're not going anywhere. End of case.
End of case? What are you talking about, end of case?
I don't
It's
care
not
what
the
you're
end of
talking
it.
about. It's
I'm
16
talking
guys in front
Washington
of me.
here.
I'm not going anywhere.